Wednesdays. I teach her 1 day a week theory. So the first time I met Rica, I was like, man, this lady talks fast. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna word it edgewise here. And I have had the honor of watching her grow and listen and learn a lot about herself and a lot about being an educator and the act of listening, and that sometimes not everything has to come out as fast as it possibly can for you to be heard. We learned a lot of lessons of we take a few minutes, you two take a few seconds and count after our sentence and give ourselves a chance to breathe and move forward. And I have watched her grow and change from that, just one small lesson, and be like the most amazing educator and amazing with the students, and watching her form these relationships and growing these bonds and watching her confidence grow. Because I remember in the beginning she was like, I don't know if I can do this, you know, like this is a lot. And so it's been exciting to teach her, especially humbling because I'm younger. I think that's been the most humbling about some of the girls that I'm teaching, is that I am younger than them, but I am still able to pass knowledge on to them. She greeted me every Wednesday with a smile and a Red Bull.
Sugar-free.
Sugar-free. She always was the first one to volunteer to help out with anything or to bring stuff, and you know, whose birthday is it? What am I making this week? And it has been such an amazing joy to have her in my class, and I'm gonna miss her, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm just gonna talk about how incredibly proud I am of her, and I look forward to seeing what she does with her license. It may not be teaching, you know, it could be doing, you know, education outside of the salon and other salons. There's so many opportunities with her license, but all I know is I hope that from it she has learned a lot.
For sure.
So while she's been here, these are her certificates. She got a 98% in teaching methodologies. She made the 90/90 club in March. Yeah. So for those of you not familiar, this means that she maintained a 90% average along with a 90% attendance record. She got a Cinderella hair coaching recognition, and then she got 99% in evaluations and testing module, and then she got outstanding attendance in her internship. She had a 98% attendance rate during her internship, and then again she made the 90/90 club, and then the educator and training internship, again the 90/90 club, and then 99% attendance again in her internship, and then this was just an excellence of recognition. Perfect attendance for educator and training internship. I know. And then this is Miss Ardo. She was also one of my students who graduated recently. She had something she wanted to share.
Since nobody else has enough balls too.
Oh.
Or I should say, well, Christmas balls.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas balls. Way to go to make it creative.
Okay, Rica, when I first met you, I was like, there's no way this girl is this happy, along with loving everything and everybody. But as time went on, I grew to love you and your awesome positivity and strength. Even though sometimes I wanted to tell you to shut it, but I honestly didn't, because you are who you are, and that's what I love about you. We had some great times that we will all cherish forever. You bring so much positivity to the classroom. You are going to shine. Whatever you decide to do.
Tina, you're gonna make us all cry.
I know we will keep in touch like we always do. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Love you.
Anybody needs to throw down and you need a buddy, this is your gal.
You get your food
She
on
will throw her hair up. She will throw her hair up and get on it.
Okay, so now it's my turn. And I'm Ms. Scholes. I'm a pre-salon educator. So Rica did student educating in my room with me and my students. And she was, and all the students know that she's very infamous for having these letters about the students. So I actually started this back in November so I could get all my thoughts and things together. So I have Rica, Miss Cook, or Cookie, as I've once called you, and that's when she said to me, oh, that's what they call my hubby. You're a wealth of knowledge which you gladly share with the students, and you're always willing to lend a helping hand to us educators as well as the students. And I thank you so much for that. Remember when you all created your vision boards and you lost your wedding picture? I was doing some cleaning and putzing around, and I actually found it, and it just made me so happy to be able to give that back to her, because that was something that she really cherished. And that you said, that was that the only one you had of that?
Well, it was an invitation we
Particular-
sent out for
Oh,
our
okay,
wedding
so that
celebration.
particular
so,
one.
Yeah, it was the
So
one I had.
that really meant a lot to me to be able to find that and give that back to her. So Ms. Cook, about your skills. Every time you've assisted in my class, all of the students would respond positively to you and all you have to offer. It's been my pleasure having you in my class with me, and I know you want to work for the State Board of Cosmetology. However, us here at Empire would be blessed and honored to have you on our staff, even if it's just for a substitute. Congratulations, you will be deeply missed. Your friend, Jill Scholes.
I told her Miss Scholes, you know, in front of the students, obviously, because it's out of respect and that's what we have to do. But I just said to her today when I was dragging my stuff to the car, I said, now we're friends. Okay.
And I see you have something written.
But hold on a second. Can I go first?
Okay, yes. This is my director.
Hi, everybody. I just want to say thank you first and foremost for coming today to celebrate Miss Cook. Today is a special day and a sad day. I'm not quite sure what else I can add compared to what everybody else has said, because I feel exactly the same way. Miss Cook has been like a butterfly throughout this building. She is always talking to everyone. She's always uplifting to everyone. She never has a bad day ever, it seems. And if she does it, she hides it very well, which is, I guess, how we're supposed to do it, right?
Or take it home sometimes.
Right.
Love you guys. Love you, family.
But we're truly going to miss you. We're going to miss your energy in this building. And I will concur, when I first enrolled you, I was like, wow, she really has a lot of energy. I'm like, I need to find some of that. But it's definitely been a growing experience for you. I'm very proud of you, and I can't wait to see what comes out of your license.
Thank you, Mrs. Hook. I appreciate that very much. Well, it kind of brings me to my first point here. I'm not always happy. I'm not always in a good mood. It's not always wonderful sunshine, but it's a choice. It's just a choice, and they say it all the time. You see it on Pinterest. We see it on, you know, inspirational movies, quotes, and things like that. I surround myself with that. Like, I literally jam it down my own throat. Every day I'm flipping through stuff. I'm like, I don't really want to read this. Not everybody's happy all the time, but it's there. And it's there because I searched it yesterday or the day before. And I think it's coincidental, but it's kind of not. Like, I just feel like I need to be that person for my clients. And before I thank my people, I just need to tell you guys that this experience was one of the most frightening things I've ever did. Yes, I just said that. It was scary. I have a prosperous business. I have a lot of clients. I love them all. Well, most of them. Some of them are weirdos. We all know what that's like. But I'm driving down here, and I'm like, the first day, I'm like, why am I doing this? But there are so many reasons why. Like, all of you. Every single one of you ladies and gentlemen. Where's Justin? Justin. One gentleman here. Poor Justin, right? So, I don't know. I just feel like I was brought here, you know. I always thought I wanted to do something like this, but I never honestly thought I could do it this way. And I'm so excited for you guys. I'm excited to be around you. I'm excited to see what you guys do. You know, I try to keep in contact with the students that have already graduated. Emily Wien just Snapchatted me this afternoon and said she was sniffly and she couldn't come. She really wanted to come, but which means so much to me. But I also wanted to say that I firmly believe that life's greatest accomplishments happen right at the edge of your comfort zone. And I'm just glad I followed my dream. You know, I'm glad you guys allowed me, you know, to help you grow. And I think it's the greatest industry on the planet. I really, truly do. Like, some days are going to be good and some days are going to be bad. You just have to embrace the good ones and move on. Like, you're not going to learn if you don't try and if you don't fail. Failure is a part of life. You're going to see some bad hair. You're going to mess up people's hair once in a blue moon. You're not going to celebrate that. You're just going to move on and learn from it. It's just going to happen. But thank you for letting me accompany you. When I first looked at the curriculum, I thought, I'm not supposed to lead them. They're not supposed to follow me. I'm not supposed to guide them. I'm supposed to accompany them. Now I know what that means. That means you guys we stand next to one another. You take one step ahead, and I'm always going to be there. Cheer you on, sorry. Thanks to my wonderful supportive family, especially Glenn, Cookie.
Hi, Glenn Cook.
Monday and Wednesday, he always had dinner. He would text me before I leave and say, when are you going to be here? And I'm like, 5:01. And guess what? 5:01, I had dinner. Because when I leave here, you know, I go to work, and I love my job. Like, I love my job. I'm very blessed to have clients who are patient, dedicated, loyal. You're the best. Several of my clients are here and now they're my family, but they're also paying clients, so there's that. I know why people say they need role models, because I feel like now that I have my certification and I took my test and I passed, and you know, I accompany you students, I feel like the role model role is one that I am very comfortable with. I have no problem with it. It's scary, but I like it. Like, I like being a role model, and I like being in your guys' lives. So my daughters especially, Chelsea and Cassie. This is my daughter Cassie. Chelsea couldn't come because she spends her paid time off taking her cat to the vet, so she didn't have any time, which the job comes first. Like, honestly, like, the job comes first. So I do it all for them. You know, they're grown now and they know which way to go, and hopefully we taught them the things that they need to. But when I hear her talk positively, I know I did my job. I know I did my job. Like, I know she says, you know, this customer, yada, 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 but she had nice hair, or she had a nice bag, or whatever. Like, she always tries to look at the good stuff, and I love that, because I know that's me coming out here. Right, Casaru? Mm-hmm. I loved all the nicknames. I love Mama Cook. I love Cookie. Cookbook. Tiara calls me Cookbook. I love Cookbook. Because usually I had like something in my hand, you know. Miss Scholes, thank you for teaching me consistency and the importance of it in a classroom. I will definitely take many things you do on a regular basis that you don't even know is essential to these students, and I will definitely incorporate that in my future. Ms. J and Ms. Ramos, although I didn't have a chance to work with you guys, you know, very long, I'm really glad that I was able to, Ms. Ramos allowed me to do a practical cutting challenge for Tiara way back, and when I told Tiara that I was getting a grade she was getting her grade and I was also getting a grade, she was like, oh, okay. So she put her phone away, right, T? She put her phone away and she got all down to business and just started doing her thing, and I was very, very proud of you that day, very proud of you. And I respect that, and you respected me, and that's what that was. So special shout out to Miss Hale. She's my Wednesday girl, and Wednesdays, they'll never be the same. We learn to lean on each other and give guidance for each other in many of life's challenges. And for those of you who I haven't told, I'm going to be a state board member. The people who shape our laws and change our laws and uphold our laws, they're in Harrisburg. There's there's 8 members. Well, there's supposed to be 8 members, professional, and I believe it's 5 public members. I don't think we have any public members. If we do, it's 1 or 2. It's probably because of COVID and everything, but I think they're down 3 professional members, so you're looking at one of them, because all I need is a state representative backing, and I already have someone lined up for that. And I think it's only going to be a couple days a month. I have to commit to that, so I'm going to do that. But I'm definitely going to teach at some point. I'm definitely going to substitute, and I have to. It's in me. It's in me. I learned it. It's in me. I can't let that not be a part of my life. I just have a few important lessons I want to share with you guys, and then I'm finished, because you guys know I could talk all night through breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There are a couple of things that I shared that I looked on Pinterest. Let's see. There's one that says you spend most of your time. Let's see what it says here. Let me see. Sorry about that. Here.
Okay.
You spend most of your life inside your head. Make it a nice place to be. Make it a nice place. Right, Jacqueline? She's shaking her head. Let's see. What's another one? Okay, sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. You're not losing. Chances are you're not losing. Unless you're online gambling. Just kidding. She always wins. Which is good, because I like standing next to a winner. Who doesn't like to stand next to a winner, Take the risk or lose the chance. That's a good one. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. No one yells and screams about someone who's not trying. I mean, it's just the way it is. This one's my favorite. If you don't remember anything else that I steal from someone, because these aren't my things, these are on Pinterest. Do not give the past the power to define your future. It's just the way it is, right?
I like that one.
Thank you so much, students. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for the opportunity. I would do this all over again. Even though I rearranged my schedule and squeezed people and moved them around and stuff, I would definitely do this again. So thank you so much. My eyelashes are still on. Right? They're still on.
So, without further ado
It gives us great honor
and pleasure
to announce
that Miss Cook,
is now
an Empire educator,
graduate.
That's my mom!
Hey, where's Snoop Dogg? Remember I said I had a dream that Snoop Dogg came. And I said to Mrs. Ziegler,
Somebody did just pull up.
really? I said to Mrs. Ziegler, we're gonna have to play Snoop Dogg during my ceremony. And in the dream, she's like, well, his explicit lyrics, we're not gonna. I said, no, we have to play him. He has to be played. And then he came, dressed in to the nines, and I got pushed to the side, and nobody cared that I graduated. But he was here. Yep. Thank you. Look at how fun this is. Yay.
Right on the fridge.
Thanks, Christoph. Thanks, everybody.
I just want to get your picture.